In preparation for our new edit action, I've created the edit template down here in our items folder. This is similar to the add template. The only difference is this line right here where we're having a hidden ID type. This way we know what ID in the database we'll be updating. I've also added a link in my index template. That way I can access the edit page from the list of items I have. Let's go take a look at that right now. So here's my list of items. You'll notice I have a new column here called Actions, and inside I have all of these edit links. If I hover over them, you will see in the lower left-hand corner the URL that it will take us to. In this case, it's items/edit/7. I'm going to go ahead and click on this link. We currently have our edit template in place, so we're seeing the form. But again, if I hit the update item at the bottom, the only thing it does is refresh the page. Let's go and modify our controller to make this a functioning action. I've already created the function edit. Our edit action will be a combination of the add action and the view action with a little twist. The first thing we need to do is actually capture the passed in variable from the URL. So we're setting the ID to null if no value is passed. Now if we scroll down here to our view, we're doing the exact same thing. ID is equal to null, and we're kind of grabbing the exact same stuff here. So I'm going to take this and copy it, and we'll bring it up here. So we have our ID, and we can say the same exact message, ID was not set. We want to grab the item, and we want to check to make sure that data is actually coming through with content. And if it wasn't, we'll display this message. Next, we want to be able to populate our edit form. In order to do that, we would need to take that data variable that we created right here and set it to be the value of the request data. Let's go ahead and take care of that right now. And we have it equal to our data variable. Alright, let's go see if our form is populated with the data. I'm going to go back to the home page, just grab an item. So item number 6 is being populated with the correct information. If I hit update item, the content in this form will not be saved. I do not have that information built into the controller yet. Let's go ahead and modify the controller so it'll save the data. Now in our add function, we have a way of saving the information. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this and bring it up here into our edit action. Now we just need to modify this a little bit. So we have the request checking if it's a post value. We also want to add in one more, and that is we want to check to see if it's a put value. Some browsers will utilize the put method for a form. Now since we're editing an item, we don't need this create method. Now we have the save method and the data that is being passed in through the form, and we have it redirecting to the index page. Let's go ahead and check our form to see if the save is working. I'm just going to add on to the title here and click update item. Now it redirected us back to our items list, and if we look under Star Trek 4, you'll see that it's -testing. So our edit action is working. Let's go back to the controller. Now let's add in a message to display indicating that our item has been updated. We'll be using the session component, so we need to come up here to the top of our controller and type in public components. And the components variable is set to an array of components that we want to pass in. In this case, we're just looking for the session component. Now we want to use that session component and set our flash method. We'll go ahead and put a message in saying the item was updated. Now let's go back to our website and see this in action. I'm going to go ahead and edit the same Star Trek 4 and take off the testing. I'll click update item. You'll notice at the top is the message indicating that the item was updated. That's our flash method in action. Let's go back to the controller Let's go ahead and edit the else portion and put in a flash message. And this time we'll say the item was not updated. For our edit action, we utilize the session component by setting the setFlashMessage. We also set the request data to the data we retrieved from the database.